We'll talk about the listeners' question because the listeners were good to us this week. They sent us a fair few. First one, I'm going to start from the most recent and go to the end because, again, that probably seems the best way to work it.
Pause.
Fair.
That's a bit of a pause, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's actually a bit of crazy work right there.
I said at the start.
And finish at the end. Oh, brother.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm spending too much time with Shorty. All right. All right. Cool. Naz the General. Shout out Naz the General. Again, this is a question, but not a question because your punctuation's off. I said Thompson Brothers, full stop, Ball Brothers.
Thompson Brothers.
Full stop, Ball Brothers. He's probably asking Thompson Brothers or Ball Brothers. Right now it's the Ball Brothers.
It's always going to be the Ball Brothers.
I might swerve in that corner. Whoa.
If he wants a comparison, like the best of the two, the best player is LaMelo.
Yep.
Then Amen, then Lonzo, then Asar.
Yeah, and if anything, I think the height we've seen of Lonzo has been better than the height we've seen of Amen. But yeah, as of now.
Yeah, but as of right now, I'll give Amen over Lonzo.
Yeah.
Especially with Lonzo's injury history.
Because they can run.
Yeah, Lonzo's injury history, like, cool.
Crazy.
And then LaMelo's a baby goat. He's fake. So, yeah.
Shout out LeVar. And the Amen Thompson and the Thompson brothers brother as well.
And you know what? Shout out Naz the General. Good question, though. Why not?
Good question. Raj Dingus.
Oh, Lord.
Of course. Our fellow brother on Pit Stop Fracas. Make sure you tune in. Mm-hmm. Yeah? Lewis is red on that. Come on. Anyway, which teams do you expect to pick up the most momentum in the second half of the season? Denver.
New York.
Yeah, I think New York are in a nice place right now.
I think they're in a good place, but I think they can pick up some steam and go on a run.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think if you look at their last 10, they're 5-5. Their home and away records are fairly identical, 14-8, 15-8. So again, and divisionally they're 8-1.
If Charlotte get back Brandon Miller, because I know he's injured, but we're not in that report side anymore, so I can't tell you what the injury is. I don't know if he's coming back this season.
But what does that run mean? A playing run? Because right now they're 13th.
Yeah, but it's the second half of the season.
11-28.
Yeah, they can get play-ins at least.
Okay.
Like Chicago stink.
Orlando.
Yeah, with Paolo back. Yeah, no, it's a good shot.
Orlando's my biggest shout. In the East, that's my biggest shout for the East.
Yeah.
I don't want to gaslight you.
Don't say something.
Miami potentially.
Get out of my face, man.
Potentially.
I'm not talking about Miami Heat. I'm not talking about Miami Heat.
Oh, I am.
I'm not talking about Miami Heat.
If you could move Jimmy.
I feel gaslit.
Again, I wasn't planning to.
I feel gaslit.
I'm not laughing. I'm not smiling about it. I think I'm being genuinely serious.
You literally just Kyle Kuzma's me.
I didn't mean
Kyle
to.
Kuzma's me.
I'm not.
Bro.
Stop that right now. I'll never other man.
I don't want to talk about it.
I'll never man another man. You know what I'm saying? I'll never other man a man. That's crazy. But yeah, I think if this is a massive caveat. If you could move up, obviously the albatross in the room and potentially get
like a
some going
Giannis.
back.
100%. Like if you look at the contrast that Giannis and Jimmy have.
Okay, on the latest episode,
literally,
man said you weren't talking about Miami, and then went straight into the opening credits for this week's episode.
Nah,
of
it's alright.
Street Heat Evangelism.
But there is just an 11K
now
difference.
On Hulu.
There's just a different 11K difference between Giannis and Jimmy Butler. So you can actually make that trade happen if you do like a vet minimum, move some contracts over, get 2 players in. It's easy, bro. I'm telling you, man, I've been working. Okay. But I'm not talking about Miami Heat.
Are Philly fully cooked? So you reckon they can do something in the second half of the season?
Who?
Philly.
They're cooked.
Cool.
Even who's there? Jared McCain?
Yeah.
Injured for the season.
Oh, he's done. Yes, he's done
out for the season. Yeah,
he's the young rookie, the nail painting.
Yeah.
Not nail painting, but yeah, good for him.
Yeah, man.
In the West, Dallas. Just it depends when Luka's return is. I don't think they're cooked.
But I'm saying like big pace. I'm gonna stick with Charlotte and Orlando. That's what I'm sticking with.
The West ain't looking pretty, to be honest.
Yep.
Especially 11th onwards. I don't think any of them are going to change much where they're standing. I think 7th to 11th are going to swap where they stand for the rest of the season. So 7th to 11th is Dallas, Sacramento, Minnesota, Phoenix, and Golden State. Between them, they're going to yo-yo between them positions.
You know what I'll say, actually? I think if they sort out this rotation, like, well, especially like with Bill come off the bench, maybe Phoenix could do a good run. Or if they get a trade for Beal, maybe Phoenix could go on like a decent second half of the season. I don't have any faith in it at all, but it could.
They're 6-4 in the last 10. Their home and away records are the reverse of each other: 13-8, 8-13. Bozos. Yeah,
Yeah.
Again, we'll see. If
Good
Anthony
question,
Edwards,
though. Good question,
Yeah,
though.
very good. You got another question too.
Oh, you got two?
What player is disappointing you the most? Paul George.
What players disappoint you the most?
This season, this season, who's disappointed you?
Dennis Schroeder.
Dennis Schroeder. Okay.
How the fuck do you blow up? Nah, I'm kidding.
Okay,
with you.
okay. Paul George is one.
Who,
What do you expected from Paul George?
I can't lie. Joel Embiid. I thought he'd be able to fight through a lot more than this, especially with the new rules put in place. I'll put him down in that.
Why am I not surprised?
And then, Paul George's fall off is quite bad.
But they again, these are the older players, I guess. So there's.
I had higher hopes for Alperen Şengün this season. I thought he would have been a lot better than what he has been this season. So yeah, I thought he would have been like on Sabonis type shit. So
Who
yeah,
disappointed me the most? Anthony Davis always disappoints me.
I hear that.
But I'll say the most, if I was to look through the teams, Ant has been.
Ant's been
Yeah,
I do hear
Ant has
that.
been someone that's been. I've been like, what's going on here, big bro? Like,
It's a good shout.
yeah. If I again,
Yeah, good. So stick with Ant.
yeah, I'm sticking with Ant.
Calm.
2 questions for Tommy Ajayi. One, shout out Tommy Ajayi, loyal listener and regular question asked.
Shout out Tommy Ajayi.
First question: the Players' Choice Show said, "Is SGA better than AI? Do you believe they're correct?" I'll start punching niggas if they don't start showing some respect. I'm gonna start letting this thing off. Honestly, can you not have some class? Can you not?
No, I'm not saying he's better than AI.
In fact,
I'm not saying he's better than AI.
can you not have some class, my friend?
I'm not saying he's better than AI. You shoot at her, bro. Like,
Listen,
no, but I'm not saying he's better than her. I like the idea of having the conversation, but he's not. It's a hilarious conversation, but it's just you can argue stuff like, oh, he does more on the floor and blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? But no, it's not better than her.
I'm not putting these down till we're finished with these questions.
Okay,
This
cool.
is a genuine disgrace. I do not believe they're correct.
Cool.
Have some fucking class, all right? Fucking, how dare you? Nah, in fact, don't. You see that? Reverse the shout out, Tommy Ajayi. Don't bring that question back here
Shout
again.
him out, man. I like the
Shout out,
It's a good debating topic.
You see this?
You can debate topics.
You see?
Nah.
Shout out reversed.
Nah.
No. Second question. What do the top 3 teams in each conference need to trade for before the trade deadline? Cleveland.
Nothing.
Boston.
Nothing.
New York. I think nothing as well. I think they're pretty set. I would say another they've got another scorer in Cat and they've got Jalen. Wing.
There's a part where
They've got OG and
would
McCall
want
on the
a
wing to defend.
better backup point guard for Jalen Brunson.
Okay.
Like, when he's out, there's not as much
Well,
playmaking
like a
as
Mike
you'd
Conley
like.
or something.
Yeah, like there's not as much playmaking when Jalen Brunson.
Or Tyus Jones.
Yeah, something like that.
Expensive, though.
Yeah,
Yeah, fair.
something like that.
I like
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
OKC.
Nothing.
Nothing. Get some vets in there.
Yeah.
Houston.
Keep the project going. Like, you're not
Centre?
gonna win. You're not gonna win. And then you don't want to play like your young center, Alperen Şengün, is now on the bench. You don't want to do that.
More like a backup center. More like support.
Like a backup.
Yeah.
I'm a very big believer of let the project just be what it is. Let them play out the season. They're doing fine at second seed for it so far. Why change anything? When they're young and they need to learn this kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. And then Memphis.
If I'm honest,
They need some more scoring, dog.
they need a lot more.
They need some wing scoring, dog.
Like they need like a Jimmy Butler or something.
Okay.
Like just an idea for me still. But no, I have no trades in mind for them teams there.
I have no trades in mind, but I would say they definitely could do with some wing scoring.
I think Memphis is probably the one that needs the most work, if I'm honest. But they're playing fine with Ja there. Maybe they need something as a contingency if he gets injured again.
So let's look at it now. Ja's giving them 21 a game.
Yeah.
Desmond Bain 17.5. Jaren Jackson 22.6.
Cool.
And then Jalen Wells off the bench 11. Santi Aldama 13. Scottie Pippen Jr. 10. I think they probably need.
Scottie Pippen's got some good playmaking as well.
He does, but I think they probably need. Luke Kennard is giving them 9. I think they probably need a bit more scoring because where they are now in terms of those numbers, those are nice, but those aren't sustainable over the year.
Shit.
You ain't gonna do shit with your highest scoring player scoring 23 a game, 21 a game.
Of the 6 teams mentioned as the top threes, they probably have the worst 8-man rotation out of all of them.
Agreed.
So it's like, just get some better backup pieces. Or
Nasty.
Jimmy Butler. It's either one.
Okay, we'll leave that. We'll leave that to the side.
What's the next question?
Oh, Javaris and Lamar.
Huh?
Franchise ticket. Thoughts on Westbrook this season on the Nuggets and the 2-man game with Jokic? You like it? I love it. Yeah, that's what I think about it. You like it? I love it. They just complement each other well. And it's good that Russ is like the 4th best player or 5th best player on the team at this point because, again, he's old as hell now. Let that man have his team and you just complement what works for you. And it works, innit? He can be that slashing point guard, bring the ball to the floor if necessary. 2-man game with Jokic. Shaq don't care. But shout out West, shout out Russ, innit?
I'm as big as hair, bro.
Hey, but he's doing his thing. Just can't complain. 2, seen a lot of K Cunningham PR lately. That's because these games are on TV more. But okay. With a lot of people shouting him to at least make 3rd-team All-NBA this year. Should it happen, will that finally confirm media bias against Trey? What?
Great fucking question. I like that question. Because, bro, listen, Trae Young is the most criminally underrated player.
Why do you think that is?
Because he's small. And because...
Small players get love. Look at AI.
No. In today's NBA, in this league right here, a guy that is literally averaging a double-double for the past, 3 years, yeah? He's giving you 22 and 11, 22, 13. This
team sucks, though.
But then you won't put Trae Young in a top 25. When you talk about the top 5 guards in the league, in point guards in the league, you don't think about Trae Young, but
his team sucks.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. How good are Detroit? Detroit's not even a nice city in itself. But now we want to talk about the teams.
They're not very good. Detroit aren't very good.
Fuck them. Fuck the Lions. Fuck all of them, right?
You know what it is, yeah? The NBA has a size issue.
Yeah.
They're sizist.
They're sizist.
They're sizist.
And honestly, Trae Young is one of the most talented players in the league. Yes, he's small, but what can you do? Oh, you can't play defense because he's short. Cool, he puts in effort and he hides in the corner.
Do you know what it is, yeah?
But, bro.
To be super duper duper reductive, yeah? And that's not my intention here. I think when he was taught it to come out of Oklahoma.
It was new Steph or whatever.
Yeah. And I think that's unfortunately played against him because...
But I can't lie to you.
He's not Steph.
How many guards in the league, how many players in the league would you trust to shoot a 3 over Trae Young?
He'd be shooting some dumb shit.
Exactly, and he makes it, bro. Half-court screamers, everything. When he puts New York in a blender 24/7, he is hated. I just don't know why the NBA don't like him for propaganda.
23.3, 3.5, 3 rebounds, and 11.7 assists.
And he's 5'1" and giving you 3 rebounds a game.
He's like 6 foot.
Yeah, he ain't got a good trim. You know what? Jordan did say, bro, that hair's fraying,
his hair's very childish.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
super childish.
And he's done some refining work, but
let it go.
You need to ask
that baby LeBron hair. And
where in Turkey to go.
LeBron is 6'8", so no one's gonna really see the top of his head apart from the cameras. So when you see him in person, you're gonna be like, "Oh, LeBron, your hairline's like, bro, you can't see my head, so you don't know what it looks like."
Yeah.
But Trae Young, we can all see it.
Yeah.
He's also shooting 40% from the field, so that's wiggly whack. But
I take crazy shots. I hear it.
40% from the field and 34% from 3. Nasty work, honestly.
So yeah, I agree. Look, Cade Cunningham is great. One of the best young players.
They shouldn't exist. The two shouldn't exist. The one exists without the other.
Yeah, look. Cade is one of the best young talents in the league. What Cade
Cunningham is doing is nothing to do with Trae Young's PR.
No, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. Because the same thing that they done for Tyrese Halliburton last season, where I love Tyrese, but you're shooting a 3 very well, and you're getting 10 assists a game, and then you're giving them 15, 18, maybe 20 points.
They're completely different players.
Trae has been doing it for years. Go to our Courtside Fracas rankings here that we've done for the last 3 years or whatever, yeah? You barely see Trae Young in there, and then the 1 year that Tyrese has, which is like Trae Young's, Tyrese is in there at 20 or something like that. Bro, come on, bro. You can see where the bias is.
Kadeem Simmons, this is your brother, isn't it?
Yeah. Shout out the brother. Shout out Go Time Dolphins as well.
This is a lot of work. Who is the best player in every franchise?
That's easy. I'll do it.
30 players. All right, cool. What we do is, no, we won't do that. We'll just run through the rankings, innit? I'll just go through each team one by one.
Yeah, just say the team. I'll say the best player.
Okay, perfect. And I'll say if I agree or not. Cool. Right. Firstly, we'll start out east because that's the top of the list. Cleveland.
Donovan Mitchell.
Perfect. Boston.
Jason Tatum.
Perfect. New York.
Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson.
Oh.
Jalen Brunson.
One more time.
Jalen Brunson.
Okay.
Jalen Brunson.
It's actually enjoyable. I like this. Number 4, Milwaukee. Giannis.
Giannis.
Indiana.
Tyrese Halliburton. Pascal's been balling this season, but it's Tyrese Halliburton. It's Tyrese Halliburton. It's Tyrese Halliburton.
Atlanta.
Trae Young.
Detroit. Cade
Cunningham.
Orlando. Paolo. Miami.
Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, I like that. Chicago.
Zach LaVine.
Yeah, still. Philly. It's Embiid.
Joel Embiid.
Brooklyn. Yeah.
Nick Claxton. Ugh. Oh, it's D'Angelo Russell now, isn't it? He's their best player.
Nick Claxton.
Oh, no. Cam Johnson. Shout out Cam Johnson.
Cam Johnson.
Okay. And Cam Thomas. They all been good. No, Cam Johnson. Stick with Cam Johnson. Nope. Cam Thomas. Cam Thomas. This shit's hard, bro. Cam Thomas. I'm going to go for this season.
Toronto.
Scotty Barnes.
Charlotte.
LaMelo.
Washington.
Jordan Poole is better than Kyle Kuzma.
Is he?
Jordan Poole is better than Kyle Kuzma.
Is he?
Jordan Poole is better than Kyle Kuzma. Jordan Poole is better than Kyle Kuzma. Don't make me say Corey Kispert, bro. I'm not. Jordan Poole is better than Kyle Kuzma.
We're having a light skin off right now. Yeah, fair enough. Jordan Poole. OKC. Shea. Houston.
Jalen Green.
Yeah, as of now. Memphis. Ja. Denver. Jokic.
Yep.
Clippers. Harden.
Kawhi.
Well, he barely plays, but
Kawhi's their best player. We said Joel Embiid. We did say Tyrese Maxey. Like it's Kawhi.
Fair. Kawhi. Lakers. LeBron. Nasty. Dallas.
Luka.
Sacramento. Oh.
De'Aaron Fox. Sabonis, I will shout you out, but it's De'Aaron Fox.
Is it?
It's not DeMar DeRozan.
Well, I'm never going to say him. I'm going to say Sabonis.
Nah, it's De'Aaron Fox.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he's better. Fuck that, bro.
Okay. I ain't going to hold you.
Yeah.
Minnesota.
And
Phoenix. KD.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
KD, yeah,
what was the hesitation, brother?
First thought was Devin Booker, but that's just my dog. No, it's KD. It's KD.
Golden State. Steph. Sacramento. No, Sacramento. San Antonio, sorry.
Wemby.
Portland. Shaden Sharp.
Jeremy Grant. Jeremy Grant.
Okay. New Orleans.
CJ McCollum.
No, Fat Boy.
Nah.
No.
Mr. Gumbo. I'd rather Brandon Ingram anyway. Fuck him. No. It's unfortunate, but it's CJ McCollum.
Brandon Ingram. Nah,
I'm giving it to Zion.
This Zion.
Nasty horny ass, man.
Nasty work from us.
Horny ass.
Nasty work from us.
Yeah, it's Zion.
But it's necessary. Just to let him know you can't keep acting like this, young blood. Because we'll start saying some nasty shit.
Will happen.
Yeah, exactly. Be excommunicated from the community.
Yeah.
Start sending that fake doctor on you. All right. Lastly, Utah. Lowry.
Utah what?
Jazz.
Yeah, Larry Markkinen.
Yes. Okay, thank you for that, Kadeem. Okay, Canelo Turner, so ruler of Gap. Should I sell my Scoot stocks? Who has Scoot stocks?
Scoot Anderson stocks. Yeah, I still got some. You could keep them. He's been better. Now,
Data Central said it's done.
No. You know what it is? They're not going to be stocks that are going to grow into a Bitcoin. Okay, they're going to be stocks that are just going to sit there. Yeah. You might get
sleeper stock
in 5 years. Another, like, you're gonna return your money.
Come back in 6 years, you got to spare $3 bills out of nowhere.
There you go. You might have invested 150, but now you got 300 in 10 years. Still money made. Hey, listen, the stock's not growing. It's not growing that well, bro. But yeah, it's okay. Keep the stock. But
Hater Central said the hating's done because he's been averaging like 50 field goal from 3 points and like 23
he's been good in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, so name's also Scoot though. So yeah. 2. Did the Timberwolves ruin their championship window by trading away Cat? Did they have a championship window?
They did. Last year was a championship window for them. We thought that they could go and do it all, and they were contenders for that. So the answer is yes.
Okay. Draymond Green versus Ben Simmons 1v1. Who wins? Of course, that's Steen the Black Scene. What the hell? What the hell? What is that? Why? What?
Why would you want to see a 1-on-1 of Draymond Green and Ben Simmons?
You stamp on his back.
Now I want to see a 1-on-1 of Draymond Green and Ben Simmons.
I don't know. I think Ben Simmons is a biter, and also
I think Ben Simmons wins.
Yeah, because Draymond's an old man.
Ben Simmons wins that.
But I think Draymond just stamps on his back. And his
babe, you know what? Yeah, this is what's gonna happen. They're playing cool. They're bricking everything, right? Then they just say next shot wins, and Ben Simmons scores a 3. Promise you. Promise you.
Oh, he's not talking about scrap. He's talking about 1v1. Oh shit! I was talking about scrap.
Oh, you know a fight? No,
sorry.
Bro, it's a basketball pod.
Sorry. Oh my gosh.
It's
shit.
a basketball pod, bro. We're a family program.
1v1. Oh, that's a horrible game.
We're a family program. Yeah, it's a terrible game, bro.
I'm not trying to guess who wins that.
Can you imagine Draymond Green doing 1-on-1?
Choosing your favorite arse cheek, your left or your right one. Oh no!
Nah.
It's both.
Ben Simmons winning that. Ben Simmons winning that.
Yeah, it's just both bum. We know what it is, bro. You can't pick one. Just you sit down on the toilet the same way, bum. Okay. And then that was, I believe, the last question.
Fair play.
Yeah,
that
was the last question
today.
indeed. All right, good questions from the listeners indeed.
That might be the worst one-on-one question I've ever heard in my life.
Don't do that again, man. Don't do that.
No,
again.
You know what? Send more bad ones. That's more entertaining.
In fact, you know what? Listeners, keep sending through your hypothetical one-on-ones. Make them as ridiculous as you want.
Yeah.
And then we can talk.
Yeah.
Muggsy Bogues versus...
Muggsy Bogues was a good player.
Yeah. Put him against Draymond Green and see what happens, man. You might clothesline him. You never know.
Yeah.
He's out of commission.
Choke slap him.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But of course, that is another episode of Courtside Fracas. Before we slide, at Courtside Fracas on Instagram.
Follow
at
us.
Courtside Fracas on Twitter.
Follow
at
us.
Courtside Fracas on YouTube. And at Courtside_Fracas on the TikTok, yeah?
Like, subscribe, follow.
Follow,
share,
subscribe, all of that.
retweet.
All of it. Again,
Repost.
keep engaging. We love
Quote
it. We
tweet.
love it. We're approaching the All-Star weekend.
We are. And
We're gonna start throwing out some votes and some polls around who we think should be in the All-Star teams. As it stands, I believe Jokic and Giannis are leading their conference. So for the first time in years, it's not LeBron.
Yeah.
Not enjoying that. But of course, send your shit through. We'll be here.
Appreciate the questions
more
as
than
well.
you believe.
You know?
Appreciate that. And of course, with that, we bid y'all adieu. Peace.
Love.